Hello, you guys. Welcome to Easy Tarot. This is the pick a card reading for today, which is what is your future spouse, your future husband, future wives, or marriage partner's reaction to your pregnancy. All right. So, yeah, that is exactly what we are going to figure out today. And some of you is going to ask, what is my future spouse's reaction during their pregnancy? We are going to take those cards as well, what, like I'll tell you what, we are going to take the cards as in what is your journey going to be like throughout your pregnancy, and we are going to take the reaction of your future spouse or your marriage partner, right? So if you're interested in this, you can watch and select any pick a card reading. I'm channeling that some of you is colorblind, and if you are mainly, I think mostly you are going to pick pile number 3. This is pile number 2, pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, by the way. And again, I'm channeling this pom pom. I don't know why, but this is for, I think, pile number 3 or 2. Today this pom pom is for pile number 2, and today we are going to find out your future spouse's reaction for pile number 2. Okay, so yeah, let's figure it out, right? Let's figure it out. Okay, also, for the introduction's sake itself, we are going to take cards from one of these, which is your future spouse's love language. We are going to see everything. I'm just so excited. Yeah, the cards are already shuffled, so let's just start. Your future spouse is open, you are extroverted, they are extroverted. You both are not just extroverted kind of a person, you are straight too. Not like you're just someone who talks straight, but sometimes it comes off as as you don't have any boundaries for the privacy. You don't care about the privacy, you don't care about the right time of approaching the other person, and that is the same personality of your future spouse. If you are twin flames, I won't be surprised, but I think some of you are going to do an arranged marriage too. Even if it is an arranged marriage situation, maybe you are still in a twin flame connection, which I just channel so bad. If you want to know whether you are in a twin flame journey or not, just a second. I think we can do a pick a card reading for you, but on a paid basis. Maybe you can take a private reading, or maybe you can subscribe to the Patreon if I'm posting it on the Patreon, because I don't think so I'm posting anything on the Patreon. But if my angels will tell me to post something on the Patreon, then I will. Because the question whether you are in a twin flame journey or not is not for free. I don't know why angels have strictly asked me to take the energy exchange. Last time I have said no to taking the energy exchange because I was feeling awkward or something. That's when I've had a lot of a lot of health issues, so I'm not going to take that risk ever at all again. Okay. During the first, when you just find out that you are pregnant, this is a tarot reading. Let's begin with the tarot reading. Okay, when you just find out that you are pregnant, I think that is when you decide to get married to your future spouse. You were not married before. Either you are just married and immediately got pregnant, or you do marry because you are pregnant. Okay, because there is the marriage card coming out in the very beginning. All right, in the very beginning itself, there is a marriage card. All right, I think you are even going to be young when you're pregnant, and for some of you guys there is a bad news at the end. So if you're not interested in listening to that, it's fine, but I'm going to rip the band-aid off any which ways, because this is a message and I cannot alter the message however I please, because it's angels messages. You need to know this, so I'm going to tell you this. So yeah, you have decided to get married to your future spouse because you're pregnant, right? That's the first 3 months. How your future spouse is taking it is they are like, you know what, don't worry, baby. I am going to take care of all of our relatives, all of our family members, all of their questions, all of their backlashes. I am going to deal with this. You just take a back seat. I will take care of everything. So they are defensive, not because they are defensive against you, which could be the case. Sorry to say, I just saw 7 angel number. I don't know why. Or maybe 7 could be the numerology number. Oh, here it says 7 too. So um something is going on. Maybe with your marriage you are not very I don't know, something is going on. I don't understand this. Maybe your future partner is going to be defensive that you have even asked to marry them, right? Maybe they are defensive the whole time throughout the marriage part. But there is this card which is like they are generous towards you. Okay, so even if they don't marry you necessarily, they are going to provide money during the second trimester of your pregnancy. In the third trimester, however, they are going to decide not to pay any more money. And also, alternatively, you have decided, I don't want to work anymore, I just want to be home. And so I don't know what's going on there. And also, I'm seeing, since Ace of Pentacles is in the, you know, in the reverse, it's like a manifestation of a new life is not going to be happening. A manifestation of a new life on human form, right, on a materialistic plane is not going to be happening. So maybe you are going to have a miscarriage, or maybe the baby is not going to be healthy enough, something. Maybe they are going to be unalive when they are born or something, or maybe after they are born they are not breathing enough or something happens. That's the situation. And if this is the situation, they hear about this, maybe that's why they are like, you know what, I won't pay anymore for the baby which is not there. So maybe that is how the situation is playing out. I can understand why it upsets you, because I am upset too with this pick a card reading. uh, this is the reading, I cannot change it. Anyway, another alternative is that they, again, as I said earlier, you propose to marry them because you're pregnant. They are like, you know what, let's get married, and any backlashes coming from the relatives, from anybody, I will take care of it. You don't have to take care of anything. They are going to baby you, they are going to honey you, so on and so forth, right? Yeah, see, they are going to hold your hands, right? They are like, I can cry in front of you. This is more like your energy. You can cry in front of them. Want some help came in reverse, which is again that they are not providing any financial help. And since they all fell on these cards, I think this is the last two cards that is that is telling me this. Tells you how grateful they are to have you. I think you wanted them to tell you how grateful they are, that at least you are alive, at least you are happy, at least you are healthy, that even if the baby is not there, at least you are fine. I want you to know that you matter, something like that. I think you wanted them to say something like that, but they are completely in a no contact zone in the end. Okay, yeah. I wanted to take the love language cards so that I can see whether yeah, stands up for you even if it means arguing with others. So yes, this is going to happen. They are going to argue with others, and they are not going to give you the words of affirmation that you needed, maybe because their love language is holding hands. It is not a coincidence. Anything is not a coincidence. I can cry in front of you coming with the holding hands. Maybe they are there when they come to you. Maybe they kiss your forehead because I can see the scar, right? Maybe they kiss your forehead and you are like, I love you so much. You both hold hands of each other. You cry for the first time in front of them, and they withdraw their help, but they don't understand that you want more than financial help. Maybe this is the time that you needed more of the emotional support, right? But they are like, you know what, I will not transfer the money to you anymore because of the bad news. And they don't say anything else. I think you wanted them to say something like, tell me that it is okay that I am alive. Something like survival guilt is happening over here. The much heavier survival guilt, right? Much heavier survival guilt. But that words didn't come to you from him or her or them. That words didn't come to you. So I think the very fact that these words came into your head is maybe angels whispering it to you, saying that it is okay, you matter, you are alive, that's fine, that's happy. Anyway, so they take care of the backlashes. The second scenario of this pick a card reading is they take care of the backlashes. Then on the second trimester, you feel very happy, you feel very proud, you feel this is the hormones actually. Your hormones are going up, you have more of a dopamine, you're more connected to your angels, to your god, to your pet, to your belly, to your baby. You drink a lot of coffee too. You have a table set next to you, next to your work from home situation, or wherever you're working, there's a laptop, there is a table next to you with a coffee all the time. You have kept that table necessarily on your left so that you can every now and then grab the coffee and drink it. And they are financially providing to you, they are helping you out a lot. I think more of a financial providing. Okay. So, can I tell you the truth? I am also channeling the third scenario. The third scenario is that they were trying to be, they were defensive. Yes, they were trying to get married to you. They were defensive towards everybody. They were like, I'll fight to your family. I'll fight with my family, trying to make this marriage happen. I will, withstand the backlashes, etc. But ultimately, what ends up happening is you don't get married, you know. Maybe because of your family or their family or something, I don't know. You don't get married. Okay, so this is the scenario that is happening, all right? And someone of you is gay. I don't know why I'm channeling that. Um, you're just here watching this video and wondering, how is the pregnancy situation even going to happen in my life, I don't know, maybe even if you're, wow. If this is like not your marriage partner, the upper three cards are of the person who is pregnant. In the case of someone who is gays, right, to sometimes lesbians are also called gay, so I just wanted to make sure it's two male coming together, relationship in a marriage. So that is what I'm specifically talking about. Even if you're gays, maybe this is the mother of the child that you wanted to adopt, or maybe this is surrogate mother or something. I don't know. I don't know what situation is going on here, but that, I think the second half of the cards makes perfect sense in this scenario, which is like, um excuse me, except for these cards, which is, in which case I am thinking that they are going to demand a higher amount of money. They are like, I want this money to be fulfilled, I want that money to be fulfilled, I want every of the checklist. Even though you are rich, some of you is rich and you don't have any money issues. I don't see that. I think that their demands is something that you can fulfill, but the way they are asking is something unnerving to you. You are feeling uncomfortable with the way they are asking, as if they don't respect you, they don't care about the baby, but they only care about you giving them money. Maybe they are going to use your money for something else or something like that. But in this scenario, everything makes sense. Like, why you're providing money in the second trimester, why you were defensive at first, like, give me money for this, give me money for that. Maybe they have done that, but in the second month you are like, you are generous. And then in the third third trimester or something, when the baby is not there anymore, when they are not working for the baby too, you're like, you know what, I don't have to pay you anymore. Can I make a request to you guys, if I can? According to these cards, the person in this situation, the person who is pregnant, they feel guilty, they feel the survival's guilt. And if you're reading from this person's perspective, I want you to just say to them, it is okay, at least you survived, at least you are healthy, and I'm happy for you. If you need anything, I'm here for you, alright? So at least say something like that. Don't be there for monetary purposes, but try to be there as a friend. Because I think you can't understand how deep the guilt goes when it comes to, I couldn't give birth to a child kind of a situation. Alright, even if it is not a woman's fault necessarily, sometimes it is. There's a guy who was a doctor on YouTube who said that men, when they drink within a month of having sex with their partner, right, and when the pregnancy happens, because after the drunk, the alcohol counts is high in the blood, etc., that is when most of the miscarriages happen in a woman. But still, even if a miscarriage has happened to a woman can feel bad without even understanding who this happened because of, right? It is not about the logic, it is not about the reason, it is not even about the blame, but it is about the emotions. And sometimes emotions are just that. Without having any logic, emotions just kick in. If we just want to cry, we are just, oh my god, what happened? We as in human. So if you can just say to them these comforting words, file number 2, that it is okay, at least you survive, at least you are healthy, and I'm happy for you. Do not feel bad about anything. If you need anything, any of the emotional support, if you want to talk about anything, I'm here for you. I think you are resisting, or you are not comfortable giving them money, and you don't have to. Try to be there for them as a friend if you can. Alright? Again, that's a suggestion from my side, because I can see both of the stories, right? Both of what is happening to both of you. And if you can be there for them, they will think of you as an angel, I think. I mean, they will be extremely grateful. That's what I wanted to say. It's not that they will think of you as an angel or something, but they will, I think. Like, they will be extremely, extremely grateful towards you, you guys. Okay, thank you so much for listening to today's video. I hope the reading helped, and I don't know what advice angels wants to give you. You can always pray to God, pray to angels, and let's see. Do not think about it a lot. Okay, this was just a tarot reading. Sometimes energy changes, and sometimes it is not even something that resonates with only you 100%. So don't worry about it. Don't fuss about it. Don't think about it. That's what angels are saying for now. All right. I hope that message helped too. We'll see you in the next one. And if you are to adopt a pet, right, I was thinking of doing a pick a card reading for how your pet is going to be like, what is their personality, and all of that stuff. So if you're interested in that, you can comment it down below saying that this is the pick a card reading I want to see on your channel. Without further ado, wait a second. I wanted to say let's start with pile number 3, but wait a second. Yeah, you know what? Let's start with pile number 3. I'm just should I? So yeah, you know what? If you have that request, you can comment it down below. Namaste. Goodbye. Okay. For now, I'm signing off. Bye.